What's going on, people? Hopefully you can see me. If not, I'm gonna um try to do some light correction. You're gonna see a glare off my glasses because I'm actually looking at the TV. I'm on IDB. I don't want to lie to you guys like I wrote something or anything. But this film is called Peter's Christmas. It's a TV film that came out in 2013 in November. Weirdly enough, it was directed by Gatiri. I think she's Hindi, or her probably her relatives are, Indian or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing. She's a. It does say in the IMDb she's from British Columbia, so she's a Canadian. And some of the actors that are in this is let me double check because there's so I can go down a little bit here. Some of the actors. Sorry about that. Some of the actors' name is Zachary Gordon. He's known for playing the kid in the movies the Wimpy Kid, the Wimpy Kids trilogy. I think there's three of them, or there might be four of them by this time. I never read the books, but I remember recognizing him from there. So he's pretty cool. Like it looks like he's you know, getting good roles, and he's probably going to be somebody that's going to become even more bigger as time goes on because he's still relatively young. He's only 19 years old right now, at presently. Then there's Molly Parker, which plays his mother. Pamela Kidder. His character's name is Peter Kidder from the one I named earlier. Ricky Roberts is his dad. And he plays Roger Kidder. Wesley Morgan is another character that I've seen in other things. I'm not sure what he's been in. I know I've seen his face before, but he plays the Jack Kidder, the older brother. And then I believe Peter DeChaco is the younger brother. He plays Kenny Kidder. And I've seen him in stuff too. So there's a lot of good actors in this, surprisingly. Also, Bruce Dern is the all-time legendary actor, and I've seen him in several things, especially in a few Tarantino films. So if you know who I'm talking about, Bruce Denner. And then he has a love interest. I think her name is. I'm trying to remember what the name was. Um, oh, her name was Belly Madison, and her character's name was Katie. Weirdly enough, she resembles Katie Holmes a lot. Like, I think it's like it's her little sister or her daughter or something. Honestly, she had her voice, it sounded like her, looked like her, just a younger version of Katie Holmes. A very, like, like a reincarnation of her or something. So if you're interested in the plot, it's basically Peter's character is the middle child of the family. So you know how kind of the middle child is usually the child that's not very well paid attention to. They don't expect much from the middle child. The middle child is usually sometimes the black sheep of the family. So it's kind of you get that feel from him, but then the writer named Peter McKay, which weirdly the name is Peter McKay, because it's Peter's Christmas, and I guess he saw Groundhog Day when he was writing this, and he just said, "Oh, maybe I should just write a Christmas related film with groundhog concept in it." If you get what I'm saying, so that kind of ruins it for you guys a little bit, but it didn't actually. It wasn't a bad idea. It came out very charming because of that reason, and it was like kind of in a way like how when you're young, you always want to you don't want Christmas to end and anything. So it's kind of it kind of gives you that feel, but it's definitely a slight rip off of Groundhog Day, which is a great movie, by the way. Go see it if you haven't seen it yet. And Ricky Roberts actually has another film that he was in called The Last Before Christmas or something like that that I gotta watch. Maybe it's good. I just think he's a decent actor, so I might check that movie out just because he's in it. And what else that I want to say? It was very well done. It was an hour and I think an hour and 30 minutes somewhere around that time frame. I'll leave the link to the trailer and the IDB link that I'm reading this off of. And it didn't feel too long or it didn't feel too short either. It just felt right. So that was good too about it. I thought it had decent humor in it. And all the scenes, if it wasn't a repeat, like, oh, the scenes were repeating themselves where he did different outcomes of everything, the film would have definitely felt flat. And I think that actually straightened the plot a little bit. And the dialogue was surprisingly well written and very deep, a deep film if you really look at it in a way. Definitely something that I may see every now and then if I find it on Christmas. Go check it out. IDB is giving it a 6.2 overall with everybody that's been rating it. But I personally like a little bit more than that, just maybe because it's just the first time I've seen it, and I do dig Groundhog Day, and I do dig like time traveling. I mean, it's not really time traveling, but it's kind of is, I guess. Plot line. It has to do with time, obviously. I enjoyed it, so check it out. I saw it on Netflix. I'm gonna give it from a score from 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna give it to. It has its flaws, just because you saw that plot rip off. Definitely kind of hurt the film a little bit, but it was still pretty good. I mean, if you enjoy, like I said, if you enjoy Groundhog Day, check it out, and you'll probably still enjoy it. It's PG, so it's not gonna be too raunchy or anything like that. And it's a family film, so you could see it with the family. So I think you would enjoy it if you have kids, and you want to show them a Christmas-related film. I think it's still a little bit geared towards more of a teenager crowd, like a young teenager. So it's kind of more to that crowd, but maybe a younger audience will like it as well. Um, so yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for you guys right now. I'll probably do another review tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys later. You know what to do if you haven't done it yet. And please, please press that bell once you subscribe. Thank you. Make sure that the bell is looking like it's ringing, because then you could get my up to date information, up to date videos, or whatever I'm doing. All right, later.